What is up, guys? Finesse Father here. Today we have some guest footage from Dgen. He is in the T-22 Tier 4 German DD. You guys have seen him before. Make sure to go to the description box right underneath the video. Go down to World of Warships Peeps, find his name, and subscribe. Subscribe to any of those fellas because they are all good guys. I feature their videos on here from time to time. And if you guys would want to get featured on the channel, by all means let me know. I'll do my best to get you on here. Moving on, let's get back to the game. As you can see here, guys, we are throwing some fish here off the side. Now, this does not have the weird funky arcs of the Tier 3 German DD. It doesn't have the forward firing torps, but it does have your general, port starboard torp launchers, as it were. Most DDs have those, so this is kind of where we are with that. Looks like they're really going to make a good connection there. And, we're not necessarily hoping to hit all of them, but at the same time, we do want to at least catch a couple. And, you can't often decide where you're going to hit somebody. A lot of times people want to hit somebody right outside to the left and right of the torpedo belt, or the armor belt, as it were, but a lot of times you can't really make that happen. So if you're like me, you're like, hey, let's hit him, period. I don't care where. Let's just go out there. Let's make it happen. So yeah, we're really, hoping to connect there, and we managed to make that happen. And it's the same thing with firing any torps. Now, the reload on this is kind of brisk, so we don't necessarily have to worry about, long reloads that you're going to have in your Tier 6, Tier 7 DDs. But at the same time, we do have to be cautious, because if you overextend yourself and you get in a position where you're good from one person and you're trying to kind of cut down on the float time of your torps, and then another cruiser, another ship or what have you comes around an island, they could perhaps spot you. So what we're doing right now is we're playing cautiously. Now back to the top of the board here, as you can see, the team is taking a beating. This is kind of where I always chime in and say things are kind of happening exponentially, and we've got 2 down on the enemy team and 6 down on our team, so it's really not a good look for us. This is going to be the kind of situation where at the end of the game we are going to be running around like mad, launching torps at anything that moves. Sadly, that is where we are going. I was looking through Dgen's videos and I saw 1v7 and I said, oh my goodness, we've got to take this. So spoiler alert, it's going to be a 1v7. Moving on here, we went ahead and put some dropped the kids off at the pool there, so to speak, and we're turning and going away from that zone. And what you want to do, guys, is whenever you launch torps and it's a situation where you're being actively hunted, there's nobody else to focus on, so on and so forth, as soon as you launch torps, you want to change directions, because what's going to happen is a lot of folks are going to start trying to realize where the torps got launched from, and then they're going to try to move in on that location, try to box you in. So you always got to stay moving. You never want to kind of make yourself predictable, if anything. Granted, of course, a lot of ships, your battleships, for example, are very, very predictable. You don't want to make yourself predictable. So we went ahead and launched 2 torps there, one run. The second run we're going to launch a little bit shorter, it looks like. And what we're doing here is we're spacing him out, and we're hoping that if he dodges one, he'll run into the other one. Very, very smart move by Dgen here, guys. We could all learn a lot from that. So you want to maybe give your torps 10-15 seconds and launch another set if you're kind of solo hunting somebody. And in this case, we don't really have a whole lot of other targets where we could shoot fish at in this particular zone, not without really going outside of our hunting grounds here. We managed to strike that gentleman right there, did a number on him, up to 30,000 damage there, plus even got some defended ribbons. So we're really out there making it happen. We're doing things. We have no illusions of us going in here and clutching it. We know that's not going to happen, but you know what? At the same time, guys, no freebies. You don't just need to lay down and let it happen. You need to fight to the very, very end, and that's exactly what we are doing right here. We're not turning it down, we're turning it up. Moving on. Now we're coming right around here, coming around this island. We're going to go ahead and line up some more torps. We don't want to get detected, because with this many guys on the map, we will get 100% chewed up, and we don't want that. Now, what the enemy knows is he knows he's not detected right now, so you kind of have to be cautious with that, because he's going to kind of have an idea, if he's not detected, where you're going, so on and so forth. We went ahead and launched a few fish there. Go ahead, pop smoke immediately. Very, very wise decision. And this is kind of the situation where we need to be cautious, because we know he's heading right this way. However, we do have a very, very brisk reload, so we could possibly make something happen. We are backing up. Good shots there on the torps, by the way. We are backing up because we know he's going straight into the last place where we fired. And hopefully we can get out of here, or we can get some torps lined up. One of the two situations, we've almost got this guy down, and I feel like if we stack a little bit more damage, we can end up making it happen. He's really been a pincushion for our torps here lately, and that's a good look for us. We do still have full health here, so you know, we have a lot of room to kind of work with, so to speak. Not a whole lot going on though, as he can't see us, we can't see him. Torps are up. We're going to go ahead and make a run here. We're in our last cloud, and we know he is going to be out here somewhere. All we have to do is just get the torps ready and get ready to make it happen. We're going to be lighting him up any second here, and there we go. He's looks like to about our 1 o'clock. We're going to see if we can line up some torps. Torps he cannot dodge, and we're going to try to point blank him. We've already got some in the water right there. Looks like it's going to hit just the tail end of him, missing the armor belt. Bam, to the bottom of the channel with you, and we got punished for that. We've got, you know, quite a bit of damage here, but the downside is we really got punished. But you know what? When you step back and look at it and you say, hey, it was going to happen anyway, we go out there, we do our best, we try to pull off this 1v7. We know it's not going to happen, but we want to do everything we can. That's the best you can do. You don't want to lay down. You don't want to be some of those guys who just stop fighting. You want to go out there, fight tooth and nail, make it happen. 67,000 damage, 68,000 damage. Let's call it 68,000 damage. We went out there, we balled, we made it happen. We didn't turn it down, we turned it up. Guys, I really hope you enjoy. Make sure to check back Monday through Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern for the stream, and 11 p.m. Eastern for the nightly video. We had a little bit of a technical issue yesterday. That's why we didn't get a video up. Guys, hope you enjoy. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. We'll see you guys next time.